Hello, my name is Shay, and I'm a solutions architect on the Meraki API product management team. And today I'm going to show you a quick way to experience Meraki APIs in a demo that's easy, simple, and free. To get started, go to meraki.io, which will direct you to our Meraki Developer Hub hosted on Cisco DevNet. And on here, you'll notice that there's a card here for the API demo platform. So what you need to do with this demo to get started is to get a free WebEx Teams account. Anybody can sign up at teams.webex.com. And then ask for an API demo with this bot account. So you can see I have this bot account here. This is meraki.bot at webex.bot. And I can then simply just ask for an API demo. And at this point, the bot will respond back with a card, and you can put in the name of a customer or event and just simply click Start Demo. So the idea behind the API demo platform is for users to experience Meraki APIs in a very simple way. Again, free of charge, very simple, without having to program or go into any documentation in source code. So you can see here that we have an on-demand demo instance that was just deployed, and what happened was it created a new room. Let me go ahead and drag this room over. And you have the option here to either connect with an existing dashboard org if you have an existing Meraki account. If you do, simply put in your API key, follow the instructions if you don't have an API key set up, or create a temporary demo org, which is what I'll pick here. So what you will see here in the following cards is that I'm basically clicking on some of these buttons and going through a whole API demo without having to go into any source code, documentation, or tools like Postman and Python. And that's the whole point about this API demo platform, because we understand that APIs can be difficult, right? And we don't necessarily want to show those things to convey the power and what's possible with APIs. You can see now on the right-hand side of my screen that a new org has been set up. So if I open up this link, I can find that we just created a brand new organization dashboard, set up a new network in Sydney, and add a couple of devices. This is in fact a full stack of Meraki hardware, including our security appliance, a switch, Meraki wireless access point, and a security camera. And we're now setting up a second network in Chicago. And these are 2 of the 5 Meraki offices around the world. So within seconds, I have 2 offices with hardware set up, ready to connect. And at this point, we're at the main menu, where you can do a lot of things with the API demo platform. So we created this platform and this demo for you so that you can try out various things with the APIs, whether it's to configure settings, monitor statuses, analyze data and information, as well as receive alerts. So quick example, right? If you want to create a network, you can simply click this new network button. It'll say, go ahead and put in the name of your site, some serial numbers if you have any, and then other information. So if I wanted to say create a new site in San Francisco, I can do that. And what this will do then is create a third network that we'll see here in a second on the left-hand side of my screen, the browser. And in this case, San Francisco has been created, right? So of course, you may not be using WebEx Teams, or you may not even want to use, in this case, a messaging application for APIs. And that's totally fine. The idea here is to convey what's possible with APIs. We do have an option for you to use a web app as well. And what this will do shortly is it'll create a web application on demand so you can access and configure, adjust settings without having to go to your full dashboard or through WebEx Teams in this demo. I'll run this in a second. Some of the other possible buttons that you can click on include showing what devices are online or offline very quickly, right? We can see if I click on device up, down, it'll say there aren't any actual devices in my org because what we've added here are fake virtual serial numbers that won't come online. Instead, I'll pull from or the API demo platform will pull from a Launchpad demo organization with real actual devices running, and it'll produce a full CSV report as well. So there are many things you can try out here. I encourage you to please take a look, as well as experience this. Take 10, 15 minutes, that's all you need, by clicking on these buttons and running through this demo. And what you'll see that it's a very powerful way to experience Meraki APIs just by clicking on some buttons. If you want, you can find the full source code by clicking on the API resources, as well as other links that we have here. And it's a great way to not only see but also experience APIs in just a few minutes. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.